Hello, everyone. Welcome to an awesome day of FileMaker training. I'm here with Nick Hunter. All right, so what we're going to do real quick is do a little bit of housekeeping before we get going. I'm Richard Carlton, FMTrain.tv, where every day we're doing great FileMaker training for a lot of you, from beginning to intermediate to advanced. We're broadcasting in high definition on Twitch, YouTube, and Discord. If you check out the FM Training website right here, go to fmtraining.tv. You can see the upcoming broadcast schedule right here, which is pretty awesome. And so today we have, actually, I need to refresh this. Is it not fresh? Let me hit it again. There we go. What is a value in FileMaker day 1, day 2? There's day 1 right here, and then day 2, I guess, is way over here with Nick. Tomorrow is going to be an exciting exercise because we're going to be diving with Jacob Taylor on questions and answers on FileMaker server. So that's the upcoming broadcast schedule. We got a lot of awesomeness coming up. Reminder that if you want to get the FileMaker certification test, we've had our first person pass the test. We want to welcome that person to the ranks. That was very, very, very impressive. Got a whopping 63%, which was kind of cool, to be honest with you. It's always neat to see someone who just kind of slides in at the last second, just barely makes it, right? So 63%. As we said in college, especially for my general elective classes, a D, as in Delta, a D for done, right? So they wouldn't let you have a D average, but you could slide by periodically with a D and just call it good. That's what P for pass is, right? So D for done. So if you want the FileMaker certification training, you're going to want to come over here to fmtrain.tv. You're going to want to check out the bundle button that we have right here and purchase one of the complete bundles. We really appreciate all of you who support the channel. A bunch of you do that. I'm not going to be some Patreon person on YouTube saying, give me free money. No, we actually will take your hard-earned cash and give you our hard-earned work by giving you a ton of high-value training and samples, things like that. That's only available with the complete training bundle. So I highly recommend it. So
today is list of values.
List of values. Valueless list of values.
It's a value. Okay, we can have one value, but I'm going to explain that.
Okay, good. Go for it, baby.
Okay, so yes, today is the continuation of what we said many times. It's not the first time that I'm talking about this. The list of values, right? Because we have, as I said yesterday, we need to name the thing correctly. A value list with quote and quote, right? It's a FileMaker feature. Okay, so it has a very a dedicated meaning in the FileMaker world. A value list is like script workspace, scripts, fields, table. It has a meaning, right? Okay, it's a FileMaker feature. It's a FileMaker component. So that's why we say quote and quote. And if you go to the help, you will say that value list, it has a V capital and a L capital because it's a name.
Okay,
it's
cool.
Yeah.
Well, I know you've talked about this before, but I just want to point out one thing for everyone here is that I'm a pretty senior engineer and I pass certification tests, but every time I watch you, I'm reminded of something that I've forgotten, or I learned something I never knew. So just so you know, even though you repeat stuff sometimes, we have to hear it a couple times to fully absorb it, shall we say?
Yeah, and also, those webinars, you guys are pretty much every day there, so it's like a TV show. Every day you have the episode, right? Mm-hmm. But if you have many people, they just watch a video like this out of context. They don't know what's before and what was after. So I need to put the pieces together to make sure that it's like an intro, a recap, last time in the TV show, right? So what the value? So let's share my screen right quick a little bit here. So what is a value? First, before we go there, I want to explain a little bit what is FileMaker. Okay, let's go to the basic. FileMaker is, so you have the app, and let's say this is the planet Earth. Okay, that's the app, the planet Earth, and then you have a file. So what is the file? The file is this. This is the file for FileMaker. In the FileMaker real, it's like the factory. Okay? So the file is like the factory. Okay. Then what do you have? Okay. You have the fields. Okay. So the tables. So that's the table. You have a table, right? This is the big table, right? And sometimes you have this, okay? But no, you don't. You want this, okay? So you have the file, that's the factory.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the tables that the ship, right? The cargo ship,
Right.
okay? And then you have the fields, right? And then you have the records. Okay. So it's like, big to small. I want to take something like you have the factory, then you have the big, the file, then you have the cargo ship, then you have the truck, and then you have the records, the small, the cars, right? So that's FileMaker, right? So and you have the hierarchy like this. It's difficult to manage this. It's really, really complicated to manage a file, a factory, a file. This is more manageable. You can do it yourself. Actually, you do it every day. When you drive a car, you manage yourself. So what we want to do here, so why I'm saying this is because we need, when we deal with data, we need to go to the most light possible, to the lighter possible. And what's light in FileMaker? A value, because it's the last ring of the chain, okay? It's the last. You have the file, the table, the fields, the record, and within the record, you have the value. Let me explain. I have a file here, right? Then I have a table, right? Within the table, I have fields, right? Within fields, I have records, right? And within a record, I have values. Okay. What you put inside a field, we call that a value. So Monday is a value. 2 is a value. Rick is a value, right? But you can have multiple values. You can have 1. Here I have value 1, and I put the carriage return and I say value 2. And that carriage return and I say value 3. So now, if I go there and I said, hey, value counts on this 3. I have 3 values. If I go to the day name, you guessed it, it will say 1. If I go to the day number, it says 1. If I go to the name, it says 1. But if I go to value, it says 3. A value is a text separated with a character return. So it can be like hello, how are you? This is a value. I am doing good. Okay, this is another value, right? And yourself.
Yep. And then
this is another value.
For those, for those of you wondering about this, if you have a science or engineering background, some sort of higher educational background that's not in liberal arts, this is essentially a one-dimensional array, right? So we call these it's a one-dimensional array, and so it's position 1. You always have a position 1 on a number, but if you start locking in positions below that, you end up with matrices and things like that. But it's a one-dimensional array. It's just important to think about that, because a lot of you have already been exposed to this. Maybe you don't even remember back in your college days, but you've seen this before. Some of you. So yeah.
But you do good, because I'm not used to use the terminology array, because
right.
this is not a FileMaker.
No. One-dimensional array is absolutely not.
No.
Yeah.
A little bit now with JSON, but it's an immigration. It's an immigrant, illegal immigrant. What's the name? The JSON. JSON. Okay. So this is, so if I go to my stuff here, it still said 3 values. Even though I have multiple words, I have a question mark, I have I can have a comma, whatever. It's whatever separated with a carriage return, okay? An invisible carriage return. We know it's there, right? We know it's there because we have this, okay? So this is the value. So why are we interested in this? It's because we have all the interests. We have all the interest in the FileMaker realm to transform and to get to the values as much as possible. We can get everything as values, okay? Everything as value. We can get records as value. We can get, okay, my example here, the value 1 and 2 and 2 and 3, okay, so that was multiple value in one field, right? So, but that's in one field. But I can transform, I can get values from different way. And the first I can get values from is our friend, the value list. That's why they call that value list. It's because it's carriage return, right? Carriage return 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember yesterday? So so value list provides list of values. You understand the terminology here?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay,
and if people have questions, I know we're kind of the basics here, but bear with us. But yes, if you have questions, definitely post them.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone.
Yeah. So why I want to deal with values, because as I mentioned one day in a webinar, here all what we have talking about values. Look, all the arsenal we have for value, we can filter them, we can get them, we can get from the left, get from the middle, get from the right, sort the unique, count them. We have JSON that is pretty much generating value list. We have SQL, a list of values. SQL is generating list of values, right? So all of this is, all of those function, and I have some that is not there, like while is it's a function that deals with values. So we have all the benefits of the world to get to the point of values. And most of the time we fix the problems. We fix all the problems on the values, right? On the values.
Okay.
So, and I want to, and here I'm here to show you and demonstrate to you some example how you can save your life and save your bottom using values instead of dealing with records, dealing with relationship related records. This is heavy. This is hard. This is heavy, and we don't want the heavy stuff. Okay, so that's why it is important to get to the point here. Okay, to the value. So, but before I want to do some kind of educational kind of training here about how to use the left, the right, all of this. So let's say I'm going to get my list of values. So I'm going to use a let statement here, and I'm going to put my list of values, okay? And I'm going to get the value lists, right? And I'm going to get my day names. So I'm going to start with this, okay? So while I'm starting with this, okay, so I'm going to show the list of value. Okay, so what this is. So I'm going to start with this, okay? I have Sunday, Monday, but I don't like this. Let me change, because for the I don't want to go there. For the comprehension, I just want to make sure that people understand. So day names, let's start with Monday and not Sunday, right? So let's do this. Okay. So I'm going to explain. So I have a list of values, list of value. I have it. Monday, Tuesday. Okay. So the first that we want to, do, the first that we want to learn of, the easiest one is the get value. So what the get value? See, the get value said, go to the value, so you have a list of values, which is my day names, and I want the value number, right? So the value number I want the first is Monday, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. So now for example, that you can do like this, and you can calculate this and say, okay, the value number, what the value number? It can be a calculation. Your calculation can come with another table, can be a result of something. For example, the value number, it can be a field. So let's look, see, fields. So now I'm pointing to a field. The field said 2. So the day number is 2. So it's getting the second values of my list of value. Remember the list of value? This was my list of value. Okay, so that's my list of value, and the second one is Tuesday, right? So that's why I'm using this. So the second one is Tuesday, which is true. If I change, so you see, we have to go there, right? Here, Tuesday. If I change this to 3, now it said Wednesday. If I change this to 5 or 6, it says Saturday, right? So this is the first we want to learn of, the get value. This is the this is the easiest. So let's deal with another one, the left. What's the left? Okay. Less values. So what's the left value? So why they call like this, I have no idea. Okay, this is coming from the dark age of FileMaker, and we never know what the people were thinking in that back in the day. They were smoking stuff. I don't know. So left values. Okay, so why the left, and why we have by extension, you understand, we have the right. So we have the left values, we have the middle values, and we have the right values. So why this? So you have to imagine that the left is from the top to the bottom. So top left to the bottom, right? The right is bottom right to the top, and the middle is middle. So let me show you. Okay. First, we have the left values. So left values, I'm taking my text here, and I'm saying, okay, I want 1 value. Okay, Monday. I want 2 values, Monday, Tuesday. I want 3 values, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 4 values, 5, 6, 7, right? So I want the 2 first, right? I want the 2 first, Monday and Tuesday. So now you understand what is top left to the bottom, left value. Now let's go to the bottom right values, right? 1. Oh, it's Sunday. Yeah, because remember, Sunday, bottom right to the top. Left is top left to the bottom. Right is bottom right to the top. Imagine that you select it like this, okay? So I want Sunday. So right, he picks Sunday. Now I said, I want 2 values. Saturday and Sunday. I want 3 values. Friday, Saturday, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Right? So far so good. Do we have any question? Yeah,
no.
Smoking weed. Okay.
Yep.
So let's visit middle value. Okay. Middle value. Okay, so I'm my list. Start value. Let's start with the first, and I want I'm starting with the first and I want one value. It's Monday. Oh, now let's start with the first and I want 3 values. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But now let's start with the third and I want 2 values. Oh, Wednesday, Thursday. Yes, because I'm starting with the third. The first is Monday. The second is Tuesday. And the third is Wednesday. And yes, the answer is yes, it is including the third. Right? If you don't want to include the third, okay, you need to say 4. And you start, you understand? So this includes, is include, of course, because otherwise the 1 will never be included. You understand? So it needs to be included, okay? So, and 0, it says, is 1 for him, it's the same. So, if I start with the second and I want 4 days, I'm starting from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You understand? So that middle is start and, and you said from where you start and how many values you want. Okay? So we have the left, the right, and the middle. So now where the ravioli is in the evolution is when we mix both.
That just doesn't translate well, Nick, but I
know.
It's when your head gets scrambled, I think is what we're trying to say.
Yeah, it is okay.
It is okay.
I like my ravioli. So
okay.
I don't know. Okay, so I don't know. I want something more fun that what we can use in English to say something funny when your head is exploding.
Yeah, I don't off the top of my head. Yeah, no, just your head's exploding. Okay. But yeah, scramble your ravioli. People here start to know what that means.
Okay. Okay, so let's start a little bit playing with this. Okay, so because it is important to you learn to jungle with those values like this, because when you start playing with this, you get you will use it all the time. So let's say, okay, I have a list of values. Like this, I have my Monday to Sunday, right? And I want to take the first or the 3 last. I want the first of the 3 last. How you do this? Okay, it's not the same as middle. It's not, because by definition, a list of value can be different. Can be I can have if I say, for example, an example. Let's say I know I have 7 values, right? So I want the 3 last. I want the first of the 3 last. So I'm saying going to the 4th and get the 1, right? So this is what I want to do, right? Okay, no, I go to the 5th, okay, because it's included. So I want the first of the 3 last. So this works. What happened, okay, if I change my value? What happened if I just remove something? I remove Monday. It doesn't work anymore. Okay? It's not the first of the 3 last. Of the last of the 3 last. No, it's not. It's no longer the first of the 3 last. You understand? It doesn't work because the value changed. So I want to make sure that I get the first of the 3 last, even though I have 2 billion records, 10 records, 200 records. I don't care. I want always the first of the 3 last. So let's put back my Monday here. And let's play with this. Okay. So we use something that will always I want, right? I'm taking the right values of this, right? Understand? The right value of this, the right value, right? Of the left. So you see, I'm getting the left.
Yeah, you're threading them inside each other. Okay.
Yes. Okay. And the text is this. So I want the first of this and the third. Okay. Oh, I left value. So let's say maybe I did the left. Or no. Hold on. It's even myself, it's the left of the right. There we go. And I want this is a third, and this is a 1. Okay, so let me explain what's going on here. Let me explain. So I make them both together. I'm selecting the left value of this block. Okay? I want this block, and I want this block, so the right, and I want the first. So this is unreadable. Even for me, I got confused. And I have a solution for you. The solution is our friend, the let statement. I want the left values, So what the left values, I'm defining them. They are this, left values, right? So first I need to define the right value. I'm getting the right values in the statement, in the let statement, right values, right? So I'm extracting what I want. I want the right value on this. So what it is the right values of the text of my list, and I want the free, right? So let's remove this. Let's put that on the side for that. Okay. I'm extracting the right values. So what are the right values? I might have something missing here. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm extracting the right values. I'm extracting them. They are there. And whatever I have, this will always extract the last 3. Okay? So I'm extracting them. And then I'm saying, so now I have this block. And now I said, left values of those 3. So this is extracting from all the lists. I'm extracting the last 3. And then I'm saying, from that last 3, I want the first. Right? So now, if I do this. So I don't need this nightmare here, because this is very difficult to understand. I'm doing the let statement. Now you understand what's going on. I have a list of value, right? I have a list of value. I said, get the last 3, and then take those last 3 and give me the first of this one. So whatever I'm doing it, so this is say Friday. But if I'm changing my list, okay, and I'm saying I have, blah, 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 it's always Friday, right? But if I change this and I'm changing Monday, look what happened. It will change, right? It is Saturday. Why? Because my list changed, right? So always it will give me the first of the 3 last. Always. Okay? So this is important to manipulate things like this. And it is important to understand the difference between the middle and this. But here, what I want to demonstrate is the power of the let statements. You define what the right is, right? and then you change. So do we have any questions here?
Yeah, I think you need to take a pause. I think there was a question.
Yeah, I'm in Discord. Yeah.
Okay, so David Angel says 1, CR2, CR3, CR4. And then he has that. I guess he was replying to something you had said there about the get value.
Yes, but it gets, it gets. I understand, but he anticipates. Yes, it works. This works. Get value of the right value. It works. For example, I can say if I take this, right? If I take this, and I said, get value of this, and I said the first, it will work. Something wrong here. What wrong? Get value, right values of the list of values first. I don't know. I don't know why it's working. It's not working, but it should work. Get value of the right values. Yeah, but this works. This will work. Okay. This, no question, this works. But here where it starts to become a little bit complicated let's say I want the 4. Let's say I want the 4. Okay. No, something better. I want to ignore the weekends. I want to ignore the 2 last, right? So, or I want to know, let's say I want to ignore I want to ignore Monday and Tuesday. I want to ignore the 2 first day of the week. So I'm saying 5, okay? And so I'm going there, I'm going to, I want to, that's what I want to achieve, I have this list, Okay, I need to clean up my list first. Okay, Monday, the names. Okay, let's clean up this. Okay, so here what I want to do. I want to ignore those 2. Always to ignore the 2 first. Okay, and always. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm getting the right value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 included. Okay. And now I want the 2 first. I want Wednesday and Thursday. Right. So if you say get value, you cannot do it with the get value. Here you can. You understand? So you can say I want 2, I want 3, I want 4. So you extract from the right. You extract only a number, limited numbers, and then from the left, you say, okay, I want the 3, right? So always, because if you use a get value will work if you say 1. That will work. But if you say 2, you cannot say get values, because you cannot extract with get value. You can extract only 1. You cannot extract a range of values. You understand? Okay, so this is very important.
I'm muted, Nick. So if you ask a question,
yeah,
frequently I'm yelling at you, but no one can hear me.
Yeah.
So
why we want to get the values so badly? Why? It's because it's cool. It's better to what's the name? To use values instead of using records. But before we go there, I want you to show you how we can extract values from records, right? So the first very simple way is to use what we call the list of values in a summary field. So list of, for example, I want the list of names. For example, I have records, right? And I want to get them as a list of names. Okay, I want to get a list of this. So implicitly, that means that is a list of value. Okay, list of value, but they didn't put. No.
Yeah, it's a summary.
Yeah, it's a summary field. Okay, so, and this is very important. So now, what that will do, I have 24 records here, but I don't have a lot of names. Let's take the month name, okay? Let's take month name, okay? Month name. I have more, month. So, what the list of will do. So let's see. Let's show the list of in the. This is what he's doing. So he's getting the 24 records, and he shows them as a list. But that is valid on is a summary field, so it's valid on all records, right?
So is it removing duplicates because you don't have 24 there?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not removing duplicate. It should be, because they are the same. They are June. They don't remove.
Oh, you had a bunch of blank ones. Okay, because you have 24 records, but there's only 12 months, and you have 12 months here. So.
But if I say January, another January.
Okay.
You have twice.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Okay. It doesn't remove the duplicate. I'm going there, and we can add another March. And I can add another April. So you see, it's adding at the end. Why? Because this summary list of is found set based. As if I select and if I search for March, right? If I find I have only two, right? It is what's the name? It is found set based, like all summary fields in FileMaker. They're all subjected to sort, of course, So, but they are always to find, but they're also subject to sorting. Let's sort this by month name. Boom. April, August, December, F, G, 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 M, N, O, S. So you can sort that list. So now I understand. I know you start thinking, you say, oh, interesting, right? Interesting. So that we can extract that list, right? So we can use list of, what's the name? Summary field. Search for records, extract that list, and do whatever I want with it outside of fields. So let's see what we can do with this. Okay, let's say I'm showing all record and I'm unsorting. I want to unsort this. So I'm unsorting it. I have a list of things here. What can I do with this? Let's see. Let's find out. First of all, I can say here, I have my list of months. Is there, right? What I can do, I can say, for example, pattern count this list April. I have 2 Aprils. I have how many Mays? 1. How many March? Oops, March. I have 2. So it's cool. I'll say pattern counts. It's also a value-based kind of feature, right? Pattern counts is a value-based function, right? So how okay? I ask you how you can do this. What is your favorite technique to say in those 27 records, how many March I have? Rick?
I'm here.
Yeah.
I don't have an answer. I'm playing multiple games over here.
Yeah. So people, I'm asking, what can you do? You use a relationship.
David Angel says position. Yeah.
Position on what? Position on what? Where is the list? Okay, let's say you don't know about the list.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what the list of value is. You don't know this. You have no idea this is existing. No idea. How you do? I want to know how many march in my 27 records without performing, without anything. So yeah, you can do a relationship and okay, yeah, but I have a better technique, and the technique there, this is the technique, pattern count on this. That's it. And I don't want to hear about performance. Why? Because it's text. Pattern count, not on pattern count on the related field, table. No. Pattern count on one list, and I search for March. That's it. Right? That's it. So now, so you understand. You understand that. So we have pattern count.
Labo 404 says filter values ?
No, why you want to filter? Why you want to filter value? I don't want to extract. I want to know how many march I have. So the pattern count based on the list of values, and then you search for. Okay, so that's cool. So that's very cool. So now I want to have a list. Okay, so now I know how many. So you can search for whatever you want. But now you say, okay, you know what? I want this list of values. Do you know that you can sort values? You can sort values without sorting records. Sorting records is like sometimes sorting records can take hours.
Yep.
Sometime, Here, no, sort values, right? So you can sort the value like this. So you have the values, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is it, right? So it's sorted. A, D, F, G, M, N, O, S.
Okay, check your Discord. 2 comments. Labo 404. Pattern counts case sensitive? No.
No, it's not. So
And
it's
then
not case sensitive.
And then David Angel says value list could have 2 times the same.
Yes.
Yep.
No. The custom value list, yes. Custom value list can have 2. I'm going to come there. But let's say here, I can sort without sorting records, which is huge, is heavy, sorting records. I just want to know, I don't want, let's say I want, imagine you said, Mir, look, I want to extract I want to extract this, I want to extract the first alphabetical. The first alphabetical. How you do this? How you extract the first alphabetical of this? Very simple. You sort, and you said get value of this. I want the first value sorted of that list. Right? It's okay. Do it without using values. Just try it. Without using this, you have to sort the records. Go to the first records and extract the value. You have a script for that. I don't need scripts. I go there, and I can have a field that tells me, that's it. It's very, very cool, right? We have question, is sort value always alphabetical? Yes. Let's find out, because I'm not.
I don't know if it has what the options are for changing the sort.
Yeah, you have many sort value.
Okay, so I'm gonna zoom out a little bit here.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sort values.
Sort values. So you have the data type and local. You can say if it's number. Yeah, exactly. This is what you can do. Okay, you can say sort as text. Imagine, just a minute. you want to sort something, but it's your whatever your field is a number or is a text, and you want to sort that as a number. But on the fly, you don't want to change the you know what I mean. You don't want to change the nature of the type of the field in the managed database. No, just do this. So I'm going to give you an example here. I'm going to have an example. Then you have the language, but this is when you have a multiple language. But this is what is more important. So you can say, see here. So let's go sort value, right? Sort values. You have the value and you have the data type. Okay. So let's say I have a value. I have a number here. Okay. So this I have a month number. Let's number as text. Let's say we have this. Okay. It's a text. I have a new field, and I want to put that field here. Okay. And this field, I'm going to put, 1, 10, 2. You know why I'm doing this, right?
Yep.
22.
This is actually on the certification test, although I don't know if it like this, but yeah.
34.
In fact, I remember the question.
134. Enter. So I have numbers that way. Okay. So now it is, so if I sort by this, my records, this is what I'm getting. What I'm getting. Okay. 1, 10, 2, 1, 10, 100. 1, 2, 22, 34, right? So it's the sort. It doesn't make any sense. So let's find out here, right? Sort values, and I want this. So this is what I get. I need a list of this. So I need to go there, and I need to say list of numbers. Okay. So I'm going there. I'm saying this is a summary field. And I want the list of this. Okay. So now I have a list. So going there, and let's ignore what's empty. Okay. So I'm going there, sort values on this. 1, 10, this is what I get. But now I'm saying 1, 2. You understand? So FileMaker will sort that as a text. This is sort as text. 1, 10, 100.
So the default is text.
The default text.
But you need to understand that this is a test question, folks. So if expect this on the certification test, they don't ask about sort values so much, but they ask about, you get into a situation where they're sorting by text or sorting by alpha, and how that looks with various other things. And you have to be able to understand how that's by number there. Go back to text again. Show me text again real quick. And it's, or the default, right? 1, see, it goes by the first character, then it goes by the second character. So in this case, clearly, 10 is higher than 2 because the 1, it's only evaluating that one character at a time, not the whole value. So
it doesn't have a arithmetical logic. It has text logic. It has index logic. ASCII table logic.
Yeah.
But here on the fly, boom.
Yeah.
Can be the same with dates, folks. With dates, right? Mm. So you can sort the date. So you understand now why I'm saying, why I want to point out that the value is where you can jungle. It's the ball in the in your hands.
Juggle. Yes.
Juggle. Okay, you can juggle with this. Okay, so and sometimes what you need to know is how to extract values from records. You extract the values, and then you can you extract the values, and then you can exploit it, treat it, juggle, manipulate, sort, extract. You can say now you can do whatever you want. You can do, okay, I want the left of this, I want the 3, right, or the 4 of the, you know what I mean. So it's very simple. It's very it's a left value. That's why I'm surprised, because it's a left values. Okay, so you have left values. I want the 2 first of sort. But if I don't sort, if I sort by text, the 2 first change completely. You understand? So do this. If you do stuff like, okay, here we are in the theory, right? I'm not showing anything real, but you need to inspire yourself and say, wow, I can do this. Let's say I have a list of names, and I want to sort them on the fly, extract the 2 first,
and show you the top 3 or the bottom 3 or something.
Yeah, exactly. So you can say the top 3, and you can by text or by text, they change completely. So, and then you can extract. You can say, okay, out of those 3, okay, I want the one in the middle. So you say middle values of this starting.
You got T left over there, yeah.
Starting value 2, and I want 1.
Okay.
So see what you can manipulate here without search, without perform find, without anything. You can do this. You can go, and that will be the last thing for today. So you understand the sort, okay?
Yeah, check your Discord real quick. You have a couple questions there.
Okay.
So
could you cover why the substitute text with a lot of your value list is in your calculator? Yeah, okay. So I was planning to do that next week, because I need to explain. That will be the next step, So I'm going to explain.
So that's what, Wednesday or Thursday next week? Is that what that is?
Yeah. So, because I don't want to start something right now that would take like half an hour or 20 minutes. So, what you need to understand is, for example, I'm showing something. So I have a list of values. So I have a list of names, right? Like this, and I'm going to go a little bit on what UKLAD wants. Right? I want to remove from that list. I want to remove February. I don't want February from that list. I want to remove February. February, I don't. I declare February. It's my month of vacation.
Okay.
And I don't want February from that list. So I have substitutes. Right. From that list, I want to remove February, and I want to replace by nothing.
Text. Okay, so then you have a blank line, which is fine.
So I have a blank line, but I'm going to explain the blank line, because I removed February, but I didn't remove February carry return.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, but we have a problem.
Hey, I have a question. What keyboard shortcut did you do to do the paragraph return like that?
Oh, in the US, the US keyboard is Alt 7
or Option 7. Option 7.
Option 7. Option 7.
Option 7. Okay.
Yeah, Option 7.
Okay.
So I said I remove. I said I want to remove the substitute February. I didn't say February carry return. Okay. But where we have a problem is if I said August. Because no, not August. The first one, January. Because I have a blank here. Right. So I need to say January. I think. Yeah. See, I need to remove with the carriage return.
Yeah, but there's no carriage return on the last one, right?
Yeah, but it's not there.
Yeah, there's no carriage return. That's a valueless have kind of bizarre behavior. There's carriage returns everywhere except on the last value.
Yeah, the last one doesn't have. You know, the last one doesn't have. So June, you have a blank, but you can do this from right, and so it's that's why I have this, because if I want to really be smart with this here, I need to set this and January or August.
Yeah, August. Yeah, the bottom one.
Okay, yeah. See, now I have a clean.
Nick.
Otherwise, I have
Nick, stop.
Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion? If I was going to
Yes.
do this, you'd want something that doesn't require any special bullshit. So what you would do, in my limited opinion, is you would do this first one here without the carriage return. Then you'd have a result with a blank in it, and then you would do another pass on that, a 2-pass, to remove the paragraph return or whatever if you had that.
Yeah, but I'm like you can add, like I did explanation. You don't need to pass because substitute has this ability to say, okay, I want to substitute August like so.
Well, you could do it twice in there, right? Do August and with and without the.
But this is doing the same. So if you do this. Right, you can say you want to do this, right? Because the problem, here, let's do something. Let's do something here, and we stop here.
Okay.
Let's remove this for now. And just show what happened here. I'm doing this, and I say get value count. I have 7. Okay, so. And let's value count. Let's do this. This is a good way, by the way. This is how I'm doing to debug my stuff. Okay. Okay. This is how I'm doing to debug my calculation. I have this, so I'm showing my stuff, right? And then I have my calculation here. Right? Okay. So. Value count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. So if I remove this August, I have 8. Okay. If I remove July, I have 8. July. Why substitute? Oh, yeah, I have 8. I still have 8.
Yeah.
Why? It's because I have a blank. I have a blank.
Yep.
So I cannot count on this. I want that to be accurate. So you need to do this. Now you have 7. You understand? So you need to clean up, but I have a great example for that that I'm going to show next week to clean up a list like this.
And that's Wednesday of next week. I was showing that to everyone, the upcoming broadcast schedule. So, okay.
Okay, why do this add an extra? It doesn't add, it doesn't remove. Sort value. No, it doesn't add a carriage return. The carriage return always be there. It doesn't remove it. It's not the same thing. The carriage return always there, is always there. It doesn't add it. It didn't remove it. It's not the same. Okay, it was there, always there. So the carriage return is there. Is what defines the value. Okay. The separator of a value is carriage return. So so we need to make sure that the substitute is what's the name? Doing it. The unique value. What the unique value do? So let's do. Wow. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay. So what the unique value do? Those are multiple repetition. So you can say unique values of this, right? So now you have only one of each, right?
Okay.
That unique value. And then you can do this. You can sort this.
Oh, sort the unique value. Okay.
Yeah, so you understand the power of this now. So you extract record. You said, no, forget about the records. The records is the story. The records is that's why I came with that example here. That's the record. And you cannot go in your neighborhood, Rick. You cannot go with this, or you have okay. You arrive on your street and you cannot turn. You cannot do a U-turn in your street, right? In Fairfield?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, it's too
with
too
this.
Big. Yes.
Okay. So you want to extract what you need out of the truck and put this on your pickup truck, right? So you want to do this because this is heavy, is huge, big truck, right? But you don't want, you extract the small boxes out of the big truck and you put this here, and then you can do the delivery in the neighborhood, right? So that's what I want to do here. You want to extract the value from the truck, right? And then here you can do whatever you want. And you can go and say, okay, I want to get value on this. I want the value too. So you see, if you want to do this with records, good luck. Good luck.
Yeah,
do this.
It doesn't move that fast. Yeah,
it's not. Yeah, you need to come with a huge script and you have to move the truck, right? You move the truck is heavy. Here? No. Extract everything, pull out the boxes, and then we arrange with the smaller truck. And if we need 2 pickups, we can have 2 pickups. You understand? So this is the how you need to think about the values, right? So now I'm saying this values is very important. It's very important, and I'm saving pretty much all my problems, my big problem of dealing with data, stuff like all what I'm showing, like the sorting things and I'm doing this. I'm extracting the values, putting that in the memory in the global, and then I'm dealing with it.
Good one, Nick. Good one, Nick. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a lot of deep, and you start packing things together, it gets real interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, UK Simon says your sessions, Nick, always get my ravioli thinking outside the box. David. Yeah, go ahead, David. Go ahead, David. Asks, can you explain the get value position custom function? Probably on Wednesday.
I did yesterday, but I can do it. Yeah. So the next time I'm going to start with this. Explain. Actually, now if you look at it, you can understand what's going on here. I have the left position. Oh yeah. Look, it's a good explanation, but now it's a little bit too late. Next time I'm doing it that first. Okay, you can remind me, okay?
I won't remember my next Wednesday. I won't be here. Margaret will be here. So you folks are going to have to chime in. UK Simon, can you chime in and help remind him of this? Okay, because he promised he'd do it today and then he forgot. So, yes, we all forgot. Yep. Anyway, all right, cool. All right, anything else?
I'm good for today. And so see you next week, folks.
All right, see everyone. I greatly appreciate it. Have a good one.
Bye.
Got a report of an individual up here who may be a FileMaker license. Well, it's potentially expired. Look at the back of that car right there. Looks like the FileMaker license has expired. Sir, I need you to step out of the vehicle. Sir, step out of the vehicle. Sir.